My cheapskate boss finally met the one guy he couldn't bullshit. So, I work for this guy named Rick. Rick is the kind of guy who'll drive 10 miles out of his way to save 4 cents on gas, but then brag about his brand new Tesla. He runs this small logistics firm, and his favorite hobby, finding ways to not pay people what they're owed. Last month, we hired a specialist contractor, this older guy named Miller, to fix a massive routing error in our system. Miller is a legend in the industry, super quiet, wears the same faded flannel every day, and has the "I've seen it all" vibe. He spends 3 days working around the clock, saves the company about $50,000 in lost shipping, and hands Rick an invoice for $5,000. Rick looks at the bill, chuckles, and says, "Miller, buddy, $5,000 for 3 days. That's more than I pay my senior managers. I'll give you 2, and we'll call it even for the networking opportunity." Miller didn't get mad, he just tilted his head. He asked Rick if he was sure he wanted to do that. Rick, being a total alpha jerk, tells him to take the check or leave it. Miller took the check, tipped his cap, and walked out without saying a single word. 2 hours later, the entire routing system starts screaming. Every single truck we had was being directed to a tiny, abandoned parking lot in rural Nebraska. I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars in delays. Rick calls Miller, screaming into the phone. Miller answers, sounding completely relaxed. He says, "Oh, Rick, see, the $2,000 version of the fix only lasts for 2 hours. The $5,000 version, that one actually sticks." Rick had to wire Miller $10,000, 5 for the fix, and 5 for the emergency weekend rate. Miller sent the patch over in 30 seconds. Now, Rick won't even look at a contractor without shaking. Pay the man, Rick. It's cheaper in the long run.